fan would help bring some of the other air in there
It
and
would
help
help
circulate.
too. Yeah, I used to put a fan at the front of mine and be able to
Yeah.
get the yes.
Well, that's the one part of the apartment that doesn't have airflow coming from the middle.
Yeah. I'm gonna get one more picture right up here, and then you said that spot right there you were concerned about.
Well, you
I
can
kind of
see
see what
it.
you're talking
With the
about.
right light, you can see that there's something under the spackle.
There's something pushing the popcorn
Yeah.
off of the
Yeah.
the connect. Okay, so we can't renegotiate our lease to a different apartment.
Not at this point that I'm aware of. I'm gonna still look into everything. I'm trying to figure out exactly what would have to be done for this apartment to be. I can't really, the mold, I understand it somewhat, the results, but it's a
How
little
long have you
confusing.
owned? How long?
How long have I had done this?
No, on the specific.
This
property.
one was built in 1992. This property was.
Okay, and you bought it from someone who claims.
No, Lindsay Management built it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so Lindsay's always owned this.
Yeah.
Or not owned it, I'm sorry,
Oh,
managed it.
managed
Park
it.
Lake owns itself.
Park Lake owns. Oh.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
I thought it was built in the late
Normally, in a
80s.
situation where an individual is unable to live in an apartment because of a chemicals or some sort of biological problem inside the home, the only thing I asked for was just to move us to a different place so that you can address it.
yeah.
You said no.
And
so
the main thing with the mold test
you know,
is
just kept
we now
going.
know what's made him sick over the last couple of years.
Okay.
For 3 years,
So
my insurance
he's
company.
getting referrals and stuff to specialists to help
see.
physically with
Okay.
that.
Because now the state's going to pick that portion of the medical
Yeah.
portion of it.
Okay.
I had a friend
Yeah,
of
the
mine.
medical thing was the main reason we wanted the mold test.
That's
Okay.
why we wanted to move.
No, I understand.
We wanted to move. We didn't want to bother you. We
I
wanted to
understand.
move.
I understand.
That's all.
Give us a little more time. Let me see what else I can find out. I really just kind of wanted to come see everything to make sure. everything
Yeah,
is
no
where we're
problem.
at.
I mean,
And
this.
we may have to come back by, but we just kind of wanted to see it.
Well,
I
I'd
wanted
like
to see
to
how
see
it took.
if
you
this
know,
might
everything.
have been the problem of the person beforehand, because this is not. You didn't do it. You didn't do it.
No,
The person
we
upstairs
haven't.
did it.
We haven't had any issues in this apartment before, and I've been doing this 10 years. So I've been here for a little while.
We've had a
so-
really crappy upstairs. But I'll
Yeah,
tell you what.
our
saying,
previous
you know,
tenants
you know,
upstairs
but-
were awesome.
Yeah.
Tyler, Matt,
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah,
I know.
everything.
We all stick together. We all walk our dogs together.
Yeah, they love that we got our little enclosure because
Yeah.
we enclose our area of the porch,
Okay.
and that gives him a sunning area.
And I make
Okay.
sure
Well, we don't
there's
have to worry
always
about
access. There is always access to the window enough to be able to go. You know, there's nothing blocking windows. There's nothing blocking your fire hydrant. Everything's within fire code in that perspective. And my neighbors like to use it because they can toss their dog outside and they just put it inside
But
the
yeah,
can.
if it comes that you can give us something
What we
back
can
from
do.
the
And
test,
just to let you know.
even if it's just towards the rent, come on.
I will let you know. It's something that would be a question for according to our lease, but I will say this: normally, if you do anything in your apartment that is your responsibility, we don't normally reimburse. That might be an insurance question for you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
but
yeah, no.
unfortunately,
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
we
know.
don't know what your insurance says. We don't know what your lawyers say.
Yes.
So,
So I don't
I mean,
know the answer, but I.
If we got half the money we spent back,
that would be
I,
half. Or
I understand what you're saying. I do, but let me.
Is there any maintenance stuff that you've seen that I need to put a maintenance order in?
Honestly, even the stuff that's being, what do you think, Mark? I mean, do you see anything that needs attention in here? I mean, as far as even like the stuff that we've done, like the repairs that we've done, I don't see anything that needs attention. If you want me to be honest with you, you know, mud unfortunately will crack,
Yeah.
as you said, so that's
Well,
not
like I said, I want.
yeah. So,
when the water gets into your nails that are in your 2x4s and
Uh-huh.
start loosening them,
Yeah.
it allows them to,
Yeah.
you know, so
It
you
can-
might.
yeah. I
Now,
know
it
what
might,
you
the rock might be fine, you just put a new nail next to it or
Do
something.
you-
The rock might be
Do you
just
see
fine.
anything in here as far as maintenance wise that needs to be dealt with?
I mean, there could be a little bit more mud put around that bedroom
Okay.
door on the inside of the bedroom. You know, maybe clean that up a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer. We could, you know, so yeah. I mean,
I mean, that's really.
And honestly, we've been wanting to work with you personally
Yeah,
the
yeah,
entire
yeah.
We
time.
have really enjoyed living over here.
And we
I
didn't
know,
want
I
to ruin
understand
it.
that.
You run a very good ship.
Well,
I'm
I
sorry that
appreciate
you, it's not your fault.
I know. I can't control
You didn't do it.
everything. I can't
No.
control it.
It's not your fault. But like I said, you were too nice to let that lady get away with it, because the amount of money
Yeah,
that
it
my
costs.
that's why I didn't want to do anything, because I knew how much it would cost.
Yeah.
It wouldn't cost me anything. I got you know. So I was like,
luckily
that's
our
why I
insurance
said
payment
I'd rather
for the
handle this
damages
between
for the
y'all.
last flood came
Get to
through,
know
and
you.
we're not
I'm
hurting.
Trent Gottazaro. I'm the type of person who takes care of his neighbors, and I try to. If you watch the video, I'm the guy going around trying to pick up the shit for everybody. You
Yeah,
know,
number 9 over here, they've been having a few issues financially trying to get everything and pay everything.
So we give them rides. There's a lady
Yeah,
across
give
the
them
street over
groceries
there.
If I know we're not going to
We
use
go to the
them.
food
nice
banks,
of
and we've been feeding we've been feeding the neighborhood and stuff like that.
That's
Made it
very,
nice.
very nice of you.
And-
We will
yeah.
let me look into everything, and then I'll get back with you. I'm afraid it may not be this week; it could be next week. But
we're
as soon as we have,
Well, as-
we know more.
I won't make the
Okay.
phone call to the mold company.
Okay.
Okay. I was supposed to do that as soon as after I do
That's
my
up to you.
urinalysis.
If you, that's up to you.
Yeah.
You can do whatever.
There's two ways you can handle things.
Yeah.
Personally
Uh huh.
or business.
Yeah. Well.
Business sucks.
Yeah.
Nobody freaking wins. We're all out of something, and no one's ever happy.
Yeah.
Take care of it personally. You get to know the individual. Understand that they're not trying to do nothing. We're trying to warn you and let you know. And when we felt
That's why
that
we
were
wanted to
being
give you the
ignored,
mold test, because if your insurance has something about that, then that would be something
and
that
I don't want to
you
hide
could
anything
use.
for you, because I'd rather help you than hurt you. But I can't. I gotta work out myself too.
Right. Yeah.
And stuff, but no,
Yeah.
you run a very beautiful area.
Well, thank you.
I love my neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is in the case of since the police are not allowed to come near me anymore.
Oh, is
Like-
that what that is?
Yes, the police
Oh,
they're
I
not
see.
allowed to arrest me. They're not allowed to talk to me.
Yeah, he's got a
and-
mental disorder called dysautonomia.
caused by a tasing and a beating that I
Yeah.
wasn't arrested for. There was no arrest. He just beat the shit out of me in the hospital while I was hooked up
So
to
that's
the.
what that's for.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's protecting me from government officials from entering my home, even with a warrant. Because at that point, they have to contact under Title 18, 27. There's 83, 85, 86. I got all of them up here.
I understand. Okay,
But-
that makes sense. I was wondering
yeah.
what that was.
Well, when you said this is private property,
It is. It
so
is
I didn't need
private
the
property.
sign. So then I didn't need the sign.
Uh-uh.
Because if this was open to the public kind of thing, that sign would be null and void.
That's true. It is private. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll let
Yes,
you know
ma'am.
something, okay?
And
Let Daddy close
I
the door.
want to work with you. I don't want to work with them. I want to work with you.
Yeah, let Daddy close the door. There, you're free.
Got it all on video this time around. Oh. We don't want money. We don't want to get rich and like live a lavish life that corrupts people. I just want what came out of my pocket to be put back into my pocket, and I don't even want to leave. It's a really great apartment complex.
No.
They have so many things for you and your children to do here: fishing. There's pools. There's multiple lakes.
Weight rooms, tennis
ten-
court.
I mean, this is a gorgeous place to live. It's unfortunate that our upstairs neighbor had flooded our apartment 4 times, and in between that after the 3rd time, the sheetrock can't take it. It starts bleeding through, and we got the black mold test and such. So, this is what my landlord just told me. Thank you.